you, a twin flame, and a soulmate. So let's have a look at the energies between the three of you. So Spirit, for the viewer, the energy of the viewer, please. We have got the Four of Wands, a twin flame. Let's have a look. The energy of the twin flame, please. First card up, we have the Three of Wands and a soulmate. Spirit, for a soulmate. The energy of the soulmate, please. We have got the Moon. This is so interesting, as the Four of Wands is known as the 1111 card, the card of divine counterparts. And the collective that I often read for are highly evolved souls, and do often incarnate with more than one counterpart. The Four of Wands is speaking of stability, and is often seen as a card of commitment. We see two here who are preparing for a celebration. So for your energy, you may be very aware that you have a divine counterpart or divine counterparts. And there may be a commitment that is coming up for you. One that includes a celebration. For the twin flame energy, we have the Three of Rods, and if you've seen previous readings, you will know that I often interpret this as three people, one here in the middle and two others that are orbiting. This can be fairly typical within a twin flame dynamic. Traditionally, the Three of Wands speaks of manifestation and seeing your ships coming in, i.e. evidence of manifestation, and it is also very much an action card, when one has decided what it is that they are trying to manifest and then take steps towards it. So your twin flame may be desiring something and may be taking steps towards making it happen. For the soulmate, there are deep feelings and emotions, and these could be very much in regards to you. This is someone who has been a faithful companion. The Moon card often speaks of secrets, so this person may not have divulged the full spectrum of feelings that they have for you. You, the Hermit, your twin flame, the Four of Cups, and soulmate, the Nine of Wands. The Hermit card denotes someone who is wise beyond their years, truly an old soul. And that's what I had picked up here with the Four of Wands when I said that the collective that I read for is usually highly evolved. This is the student who has now become the master, and this earth journey may have been one of intense learning for you. The illustration on this card shows someone looking for guidance, and it is very interesting that the Moon is here. You may have been asking God, the universe, the divine, whichever terminology you prefer, for this guidance, or indeed your soulmate, who is represented by the Moon card. It could be that you are asking for guidance over some very important commitments. For the twin flame, we see the Four of Cups, not the happiest of cards. It often speaks of boredom or apathy in a particular situation. And indeed, in this illustration, it speaks of poisons such as arsenic, morphine, heroin, and cyanide. When I combine this with the Three of Wands, it does give this indication that there could be some sort of toxic situation around them that needs to be overcome, and perhaps that is what they are trying to manifest and take steps towards. The soulmate energy as the Nine of Wands, this person is a warrior. This person may have had a lot of life experience and maybe suffered a lot of hurts along the way. We see these little thorns, and the tears in the shirt indicate that these thorns may have hurt this person. Roses, of course, are usually symbolic of love, and it may very well be that this person has not spoken entirely of this love, and perhaps it is unrequited in the romantic sense. You, we have Judgment, Twin Flame, we have Queen of Rods, and Soulmate, we have King of Pentacles. Two major arcanas on your pile. We had seen here you asking for advice, and with the Judgment card it feels like now is decision time. The Judgment card speaks of an awakening, a rising up to see things for how they truly are. We have the 4 angels here, which reminds me of the verse in Revelations that speak of the 4 angels. It speaks of 4 angels who had been prepared for the day, the week, the month, and the year. This feels very much like a big deal, not just in physical terms, but something very much on a higher level. And for many of us, 2024 is going to be the year where there will be a commitment and a union to a divine counterpart. In this instance, this Judgment card feels very prophetic. For the Twin Flame, we have the Queen of Rods, and you see how the head is turned towards your pile. This speaks of love and passion and magnetism. The Queen of Rods is someone who is highly spiritual, the most intuitive of all of the queens. The rod itself symbolic to me of the connection to God, the universe, and the divine. As I look at the combination of the 3 cards for the Twin Flame, it feels like they are trying to make their way towards you. The Soulmate coming up as the King of Pentacles. This is someone who is grounded and stable. Interestingly enough, the deer is also looking in your direction. And this person is ready to give a commitment. For you, we have the 10 of Pentacles, Twin Flame, we have the 9 of Blades, and the Soulmate, we have the Page of Swords. Here is that commitment that I was talking about with the 10 of Pentacles. This very much goes back to the first card that we had seen, the 4 of Wands, one of a commitment and a celebration. Now this celebration may be decided on early in the year, and preparation started in the first quarter of the year. But the celebration itself, I believe, will happen at the end of summer as we see the corn sheaves. The province that I live in grows beautiful world-renowned corn, and it is usually ready at the end of July and in August. But this looks like 2 coming together. They are most definitely a pair, and this speaks of long-term commitment that may have something also to do with a home. And this speaks of them creating a legacy together, whether this legacy be a family or a business, or like I say, a home. And potentially all of them, because there is no shortage of abundance within this card. The 9 of Swords on the Twin Flames pile. This speaks of worry. And for some, I feel it is the worry of you potentially moving on with another and making a commitment. Traditionally, it is a card that speaks of morality, the rights and the wrongs of certain situations. And this person may be querying their own situation. I only get 10 minutes to record, and I am running out of time. Interesting, as that's potentially what this person feels like too. But if you would like to learn what may be coming to you in 2024 and what the dynamic between you, your twin flame, and a soulmate may be, there is a link in my bio.